Hey,
What does AMPEX and Bing Crosby have to do with the history of recorded music?
I'm so glad you asked. Follow me into this room, stranger. So I'm actually very glad you asked because I have a whole PowerPoint presentation. I have a whole PowerPoint presentation. So why is, look at this man here, Bing Crosby and AMPEX. Why are they so important? What did they have to do with the history of audio recording? Well, I'm very glad that you asked me that because I think that's what you asked me. I can't remember if that's what you asked me, but that's what I'm going to be telling you about today. AMPEX and Bing Crosby, they were both very, very important to the transition to tape recording because before the transition to tape recording, reel-to-reel tape recording, you'll see a picture of that later. But before that, the standardized format were shellac records. And shellac records, for those who don't know, are basically vinyl records, but like they kind of suck. So they don't sound that great. But then came the tape machine recording. So this beautiful machine right here. This is the AMPEX 200A tape machine. It was manufactured in the late 40s and a very great contributor to the creation and invention and manufacturing of this machine was none other than Bing Crosby. Okay, zoom in on Bing Crosby. Okay. No. Bing Crosby played a very crucial role in the development of this tape machine. What role did he play? You're gonna have to stay tuned for that, because first we're gonna talk about what exactly the company AMPEX is.
First of all, what is AMPEX? Well, AMPEX is an electronics company that was founded in 1944 by Alexander Matthew Poniatov. Notice the AMP initials? Sound familiar? That's because the first three letters of AMPEX are Poniatov's initials, the X meaning excellence. Originally, they were a small company specializing in electric motors and generators for the U.S. warplanes, pivoting to magnetic tape recording after the war. And with a small amount of electric motors, AMPEX developed the very first high-quality tape recorders in the U.S., starting out as a DC bias machine, and then during the war converted to AC bias. Okay, high frequency bias, tape bias, with AC bias signal and DC bias signal. What's the difference between the two? DC is the addition of direct current to the audio signal that is being recorded, and AC bias is the addition of an inaudible high frequency signal to the audio signal. What else do I mean? It basically just improves the sound of quality of analog tape recorders. This company still stands today and has evolved since then. The company has now turned to digital storage products. Okay.
Okay, is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
That was...
We recording? Yeah. Hello, class. So, zoom in. So, okay, come back. So who's this? Well, this guy, this beautiful cookie bear. This is Major Jack Mullen. Near the end of World War II, Major Jack Mullen, he discovered these German magnetophones, which were basically just reel-to-reel tape recorders, and they had the aforementioned AC biasing in the tape. This made the tape reels much higher quality. Major... Keep going. Don't stop. Hold on. Mr. Mullen... Mr. Jack Mullen... Okay. Fucking... Major Jack Mullen brought 2 magnetophone recorders and 50 reels of BASF Type L tape, which was the German engineered tape that they had confiscated from the Germans near the end of the war. And he brought these tape reels and these machines back to the United States. Each reel could record 20 minutes of high quality sound. This is a real picture of Jack Mullen when he found these tape recorders and brought them back to America. Come back. So how did Bing Crosby come into contact with these tape reels? Okay, that's it. That's all I got right now.
Bing Crosby, he was an American multimedia star, actor, singer, and entertainer. He was born in 1903 and died in 1977. He was famously known for his rendition of the White Christmas song that first released in 1941 and became a big hit, obviously because you hear it every December. He had a radio show on NBC in the early 40s, and Bing was very insistent on pre-recording his shows, but the NBC would come to oppose that. After some back and forth with it, Crossby eventually left the NBC, and in the mid-40s, ABC approached Crossby with a $30,000 deal to host a pre-recorded radio show, and Bing took that offer to pre-record his radio show because Crossby wanted better quality and control over his work with the new magnetic tape technology that was out.
Did you already just talk about him? About Bing Crosby? Who he was? Was that what you just did?
Yeah.
Okay. So this thematically makes sense. Okay, you're recording? Hold on.
Sorry.
Now you're getting it.
It's all good.
Did you get that?
Yeah.
Alright.
Now how this all ties together, in 1947, after bringing back the German magnetophone tape machines, machines and BASF Type L tape to America, Jack Mullen was demonstrating the technology to major Hollywood studios. A representative of Crossby saw this demonstration and took an interest in it. Crossby immediately took an interest in the tape machines and invested $50,000, which today would be about $700,000, into AMPEX for the company to commercially develop and produce their own versions of these machines. Crosby became the first American performer to record and master commercial recordings on tape.
So, what can we garner from all of this information? Well, what we can say and what we have observed is that Bing Crosby, in collaboration with AMPEX, the company, caused the impetus of commercial production and development of tape reel recording and mastering in mainstream media. Because of this, Bing Crosby and AMPEX can be seen as two of the most influential figures in the history of recorded music. Without them, we would not be here with all of our digital stuff had we not evolved from the previous medium to tape. And now we are here. Good. Okay. Although now, reel-to-reel tape, this is too loud. Although now, in the modern age, reel-to-reel tape recording may seem outdated and a thing of the past, but the truth is, we would not be here had Bing Crosby and AMPEX not developed these tape machines back in the late 40s and early 50s. Thank you, Bing Crosby. Thank you, AMPEX. Thank you, Bing Crosby and AMPEX.